yoga, high yoga. It's not exactly what we want. Oh, it's so full of ring light. Try and do the light right. Okay. Sorry, guys.
In this detox practice, we're going to be moving through a whole multitude of twisting. On a physical level, this helps us to eliminate toxicity. But on a subtle level, it also grants us the opportunity to let go of that which no longer serves us in a positive way. And as we mentioned in other classes, there's a real power within letting go. On some level, this
We're
program
about to
isn't
start, I
here to
promise.
add on to who you
Okay.
are. It's not here to fix you.
Right.
It's really just an environment to let go of those things that are just obscuring health and wisdom and vitality and all those benevolent qualities that we're born with that are innate. So before we start to move our body, can you dedicate this practice to letting go of something in your life that's no longer serving you? This may be something as simple as letting go of your addiction to sugar or caffeine, some sort of food that isn't really giving your body the proper nutrition that it needs. It could also be something deeper. It could be letting go of a toxic relationship in your life. Or it could be something within yourself, like the need to be perfect, the need to always be right. That very often the biggest obstacle to our awakening and our transformation doesn't even exist outside of us, it exists inside of us. And when we take a moment like this to pause, to contemplate, to allow ourselves a little bit of time for deep reflection, and we get honest with ourselves, then we can clearly see what those things are. And in your own way, just silently dedicate this practice to letting this go, whatever this is. And from here, take a nice deep inhale through your nose, fill your lungs up with breath, and then out the mouth, exhale, just let it all go. Good. From here, go ahead and open up the eyes. Take the left hand, extend it over towards the left on the ground. Take the right arm and just reach out all the way up and over, just coming into a nice, easy side bend stretch. Allow that left sit bone to anchor down into the ground. Every pose has an anchor. And essentially what we're doing is we're moving body parts away from that anchor, and that creates space or freedom within the body. Space, lightness, freedom, mobility to complement your strength. Give that one last little reach. Come all the way back up. Take that right hand, cross it over to your left knee. Place your left thumb onto the ground right behind the tailbone. Take an inhale, lift up tall through the chest. Elevate your spine long. And then on the exhale, peel the left chest open, just coming into your first twist of this practice. And be mindful that as you twist, that you're initiating the twist from above your diaphragm. So think that upper half of your torso, so that you're always twisting from length and integrity. Give that one last squeeze goodbye. Turn the gaze forward and then nice and easy, slowly unwind out of the twist. Both hands flat on the knees, palms down. And then on an inhale, draw your chest up, gently lean back and look up. And then on the exhale, round the back as you curl the chin in towards the chest. Good, a few more of those just on your own. We call them the seated cat and cows. Just starting to limber up the spine a little bit. And also beginning to work together with the breath and the movement, just finding what we call vinyasa. Nice, you guys, and then let's come back to a neutral spine. Switch the cross of your legs, so bring the opposite leg in front. This will probably be your more funky side, feel a little bit awkward. And then we'll take the right hand, reach out over towards the right, take that left arm and reach it all the way up and over, just coming into that side bend on the other side. And of course, plenty of time to go deeper. So when you begin your practice and your body's just a little more stiff, a little bit more tight, to just be extra cautious that you're not pushing, you're not jamming your way into the pose. So just making sure that you bring that sensitivity and that gentleness to how you approach your edge. And as you find that edge, just gently leaning into it, breathing into it. And as you breathe, the breath will begin to shift the edge. You begin to create more and more space. And you do it with that energy or that quality of compassion. Give that one last little reach. Come all the way back up, cross the left hand over to the right knee, place the right thumb onto the ground behind you. Take an inhale, lift up tall through your chest, pull your sternum up away from your sacrum. And then on the exhale, peel that right chest open. And you might even imagine somebody that you love in your life just gently placing their thumb right there at your lower back, your sacral bone. And very gently pressing into that sacrum so that you sit up just a tad taller. And in the same way that American football is called a game of inches, in yoga this could be a game of centimeters. So never underestimate the power of subtlety. Never underestimate the power of just a slight little adjustment and how that can light up the body and light up the pose and light up the mind. Give that one last squeeze goodbye. Turn that gaze forward, slowly unwind out of the twist. And then tabletop pose, all fours position as you uncross the legs and the feet. From here, go ahead and step back to plank pose, upper push-up position. And just take a couple breaths there, just allowing the outer shoulders to wrap back, to engage the thighs, to engage the core. And to just create that nice, sharp, crisp diagonal from your heels all the way up through the top of the head. Take a final goodbye inhale there in plank position. And then on the exhale, lower down. And as you lower down, shifting that weight forward so that the energy is in the triceps and not the shoulders. Beautiful. Releasing down into the belly. Keep the hands as is. Release the tops of the feet. Extend back to the toes. And then twisting cobra to the right. So on the inhale, lift the chest up. And then peel that right chest, right shoulder back. And then exhale, lower chest and chin down to the back. And then other side, on the inhale, peel that left chest open. And then on the exhale, lower down, soft. Now come right up the middle. So inhale, heart up, shoulders slide down the back. Elbows hug in towards the ribs. Downward dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the head. And for your first down dog, just feel free to move the body around in any way that feels right. Checking in, sussing things out, see how you're feeling. Stand your awareness to the terrain, the landscape of your body, and just do a little check-in. And whatever's being revealed to you, you're not working against it, you're working with it. Yoga is about working with yourself instead of against yourself. So instead of there being some sort of conflict going on with the relationship to your body and your mind, there's harmony. There's a good relationship that's being cultivated. And We know that when the relationship to our own selves is healthy, the other relationships that exist within our life become more healthy. It all starts with you. This is why your practice is so important. Take a final goodbye inhale, gently press the hips back. Then exhale, walk both feet all the way forward to the top of the mat. Spread the feet out about the width of the hips. And then flat back, inhale, extend the spine out. And then forward fold, exhale, let it go. Good. Now take the left hand, reach it over, grab the outer right ankle or calf. Put a little bend into the left knee. And then take that right arm and just float it all the way up to the sky. Just coming into a nice, easy twist. And as your left knee bends, again, just like you did seated, extend your sternum out away from your sacrum. Each inhale getting a little longer in the spine. Take one last inhale, roll that right chest open. And then exhale, right hand all the way down to the ground. Second side, right hand reaches over, grab the outer left ankle. Put a little bend into the right knee. And then take that left arm. And just cruise it all the way up to the sky. See where it feels good to position your gaze, whether you're looking up, maybe looking down, or maybe looking straight over towards the left side. Spread those left fingers nice and wide. Feel those bottom right ribs turning underneath and in. And then wherever you're at, take one last inhale, full expression. And then exhale, left hand all the way back to the ground. Good, flat back on the inhale, extend the heart out. And forward fold, exhale, let it go. Circle those arms up to the sky. On the inhale, reach. And turn to the right on the exhale, spreading wide like a capital T. To the front on the inhale, both arms lift back up. And other side, exhale for your perfect touch. Come to the front on the inhale, arms back up above. And forward fold, exhale, like a moving prayer. Flat back, inhale, hands down, chest out. Step back to plank pose, lower down. Same exhale, breathing out. Cobra twist to the right. Inhale, peel open. Exhale, lower slow. Cobra twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Right up the middle. Inhale, heart draws up. And then down dog, exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Come back to that breath. And each and every inhale, you're pulling that breath deep as it'll go. And each and every exhale, you're letting go whatever it is that you dedicated this practice to. The exhales are the opportunity to release. Now from here, come up onto the tips of the toes. Elevate the heels and the hips. And then swivel your heels to the right. Heels go right, toes go left. And you come into a little twisting, side stretch down dog. So feel that stretch across the whole entire left side of your torso. And see if you can breathe right into those left ribs. Breathe right into that left lung. Good, inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, other side, heels go left, toes go right. So as those hips shift over to the left as well, feeling that stretch in the waist, the ribs, the lats, and now breathing into that right lung. Awesome. All the way back up to neutral. Keep those hips high. And then slide both heels down low. Let those heels be heavy. From here, take an inhale, stretch those hips back. And then exhale, walk or jump, both feet top of your mat. Flat back, inhale, spine reaches out. And forward fold, exhale, let it go. Circle those arms up to the sky. Inhale, rise up. Twist to the right on the exhale in that T position. Good, inhale, both arms back up. And exhale, other side. Upward salute, inhale, maybe leaning back a little at the top. Forward fold, exhale, just moving with that music of the breath. Flat back, inhale, breathe it deep. And then step over, down, same out breath. Over twisting right. Inhale, side of the spine massage. Exhale, lower down. Other side, inhale, left chest peels. Exhale, lower slow. Right up the middle, inhale, heart draws up, elbows still in. And down dog, exhale, hips high again. This time, while you're hanging out there, breathing free, breathing deep. Take your right hand, reach it over and grab onto your outer left ankle or calf.
Pants.
So coming into a one-arm down dog, which is also a twist. Just so happens that you're balancing upside down. Now from here, speaking of balancing, if you want to add on to this, see if you can lift your right leg off the ground, parallel to the floor. And chances are, if you're like me, you're going to fall out of the pose. And that's okay, just like we do in the balancing practice. We're falling, stumbling, but it's all about your effort, not the outcome. Good, if that right leg is lifted, lower it slow to the ground. Bring the right hand back to the top of the mat. Other side, left hand reaches over, grab onto that outer right ankle or calf, and turn and look underneath that right arm, and then a nice dynamic press into that right hand. Good, if you want to level it up, go ahead and lift your left leg off the ground, parallel to the floor. And as you lift it up, just keep breathing free, keep breathing deep, and embrace that fall. So there's that playful spirit, it's all good. Awesome, left foot comes back down, left hand top of the mat, outer shoulders wrapping back, undersides of those knuckles glued into the mat. With those hips high, with those heels low, take a huge inhale, press everything back. Exhale, walk or fly, top of your mat. Fly back, inhale, pull it out. Forward fold, exhale, dissolve. Circle those arms up, inhale, create length and space. Twist it to the right, moving with yoga grace. Good, inhale like your favorite athlete, you flow. Exhale, other side. Good, inhale to the front, both arms reach. And then forward fold, exhale, let it all go down. Flat back, inhale, heart reaches out. Step back to plank, lower down, elbows in, core engaged. Cobra twist right on the inhale. Lower down, exhale. Cobra twist left on the inhale. Lower down, exhale. Cobra up the middle, inhale, just till it feels amazing. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Alright, you guys, as usual, we do have a lot of ground to cover, so that feels good for those. Let's go ahead and move on from there. From down dog, shift forward to a plank pose, upper push-up position. Bring your feet together. Spin onto the outer edge of the right foot. And then lean into that right hand, reach that left arm all the way to the sky. Some of you looked a little scared like those 6 yogi push-ups were about to happen. Don't worry, they're coming later. Good, now from here, take a big inhale, open your left chest wide. And then on the exhale, reach that left arm underneath the right arm like you're threading a needle. Good, back up, inhale, reach. And exhale, bring it underneath. One more like that. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, thread that needle. Good, left arm back up to the sky. Inhale. Set the left hand down to the ground. And then straight into the other side. Swim onto the outer left foot. Lean into the fresh left arm. Reach the right arm up. Take a breath or two there. And feel that rapport into the floor. Good, now from here, open up that right chest. Inhale. And then thread it underneath that left arm. Exhale. Bring it back up to the sky, inhale, and then underneath and thread, exhale. One more time, inhale, spread those wings. Exhale, underneath and reach. Now back up to the sky, inhale. Set the right hand to the ground, plank position, and then drop your forearms to the ground, forearm plank pose. Now you can bring the hands together and interlace, or you can keep the hands spread the width of the shoulders. Now imagine that you have super glue on your elbow.
Well, this thing is hard.
Stay completely
Hard
attached to the
today.
ground. So without moving the upper body, swivel your heels to the right on an inhale, and then bring your back to middle exhale. Good other side. Heels go left, inhale. And then back to middle exhale. 2 more rounds. Inhale, go right. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, go left. And exhale, back to middle. 1 more round. Inhale, right. And exhale, back to middle.
Right, guys.
Inhale, left.
We're gonna stop there, okay?
Hold there, come back to the
Oh,
hands. Switch up plank
Hi.
pose. Take an inhale to
Right,
set.
we're gonna finish
Chaturanga,
here for the day because I'm extremely
exhale,
exhausted.
lower.
We didn't manage the
Cobra
full
dog,
round.
inhale.
Alright.
And then down
Oh, God.
dog, exhale.